Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, this is your next president of Uganda, Kidega Michael. Yes, I know you guys, now we are in the process of getting the freedom that we all deserve. I hope people also you're tired of the drama. The drama has been happening since 1986. In my previous video of the independence speech, if you guys watch it clearly, it has been there, and I told you the journey, the process, the drama that has been happening in all that process. And then here comes Museveni, and come the time of the opposition, Semugerere, come Besigye, come Noobs, and we have lost innocent young Ugandans who would have been great leaders in this nation. Ladies and gentlemen, is it now time we say enough is enough for all those dramas? Truly, if those people are real leaders, and they're leaders who want to bring peace in this country, and they're truly leaders who want to bring change in this country called Uganda, then they need to prove themselves that they're really leaders by doing only one thing. Tell Uganda exactly what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and why should we vote you, and why should we support you. So if they can't deliver that, then here is the right person speaking in front of you to deliver the message to you guys and make sure you guys have the freedom, the hope, and everything that you people have been yearning for to take this country forward. And here I am. Yes, I understand. So today I want to tell you something. Let me talk about diplomacy. Diplomacy is one of the key things in every leadership if you want to be the next president of Uganda. So tell me, I've never seen any of the opposition have ever talked about that diplomacy. How can you build a nation with diplomacy but also have your country growing economically? So one of the ways you grow your economy is building strong diplomacy with other nations. It helps you also in your marketing systems, but also it helps you in export and import. Now, let me come back to the reality. Recently, we've been seeing drama, ladies and gentlemen, of our beloved soldier, CDF. Of course, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. We all understand that whatever has been going on, ladies and gentlemen. So the tweet and everything here and there, and then here he put a tweet giving an ultimatums to Ambassador William Paul. Now I understand, yes, being a first son, you will have that excitement, say, you know what, I can do this now, and also be in that positions of the CDF. Yes, I understand. Once in a lifetime, you need to also show that strength, that what you can do. But do we understand the power of diplomacy? The power of diplomacy is how we relate to one nation to another. I was privileged also to get some of this knowledge from American Embassy. And thank you so much for my teachers. I know you're there. Thank you if you're watching, and everyone. So, but here I want to give you something that you people need to understand. It is important to create good relationship with other countries. Now, when there are problems, we don't just get out anyhow and put it there. But we need to sit down and see how do we address certain issues. If an ambassador make a statement that we feel like is not right for our nation, then we have the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then we have the President. Currently, we don't have the Ministry of Foreign Affairs does not have a document that handles our diplomacy well, because everything is done by the President. You understand what I'm talking about? But of course, in my government, we will make sure the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is fully put in and having the document of diplomacy that handle us very clearly. So, of course, everything went well. We thank God for Muhoozi and his relationship with the USA, and together with his father, of course, everything is on well, and we thank God for that. It's good to maintain. We all understand that the US give Uganda over $1 billion for our securities, our health sector, and many others. Look at the institutions that they have within here. Look at the USAID, talk about, and many other programs that they carry out within American Center and other places. Truly, they are doing great job. And don't forget about the World Food Program and all the others programs that is being supported by United States. really they're doing great job. So we need to create that relationship. We need to maintain it in terms of diplomacy. But also, so what will I do as the next president of the Republic of Uganda? I want to make sure that I maintain those relationships. But also, that does not mean that I should allow them to overpress us toward the wall. So we have a limit. So sometimes, yes, Muhoozi also felt like there's a limit of their communication. But he would have used the right channel through his father to make those statements. But he truly, at the end point, we might say, was he right or was it not right? I don't know to what extent the history will judge that. I don't want to give you my side over there because that time will come when I will give you my side why I felt like either it was right or not right. I will also tell you when that time comes. But for now, let's focus on how will I build a strong diplomacy in this country. Of course, I realize I still have to maintain a strong diplomacy with China, having a strong relationship talk because we still believe to do business with Russia, USA, Germany, France, and many other nations. But it has to be not only one-sided. If I'm to the diplomacy, make sure also we all depend from each other, but also not only just having that relationship, but also getting jobs for our own people from here to go and also work in the land, and then also get the people to be here, invest here, and we have that relationship that build both of us. Because we all need each other. At the end of the day, they might think it's only Africa as we need them. No, they also need us. So we have to work together. But also apart from that, we also understand our neighbors surrounding us. I need to build that strong relationship between Uganda and Kenya. We understand recently the situation of Kenya has affected Uganda to a point where Kenyans went to a point of banning the Ugandan house in Kenya. So I still feel like something went wrong, but then when I hear that it is Ugandan which is planning again to renovate what happened there, I still don't understand because we believe the Kenyan government would have given us a document to confirm what went wrong and so on, and then in terms of good relationship, we see how can we get it back to normal. Of course, we need to share costs. We don't need to say that Uganda has to take the entire cost of what happened. This is taxpayers' money. We are also struggling economy. So something needs to be done there. And of course, I will take my time to verify and also do more research on what is going on and what is happening there. I also believe having strong relationship with Tanzania, because Tanzania is still one of our very good friends. Remember, during the time when Obote asked for help to overthrow Amin, of course, they also help us. But in case of any other thing, we also depend on each other because we are the first regional East Africa team. So we need to maintain that as us. And also, I also need to continue to lead in the diplomacy of security. Now, right now, I wonder what is going on. It seems like the East African regional leaders, they have forgotten that South Sudan, it is very, very important for both of us in terms of trade and so on, because they need us and also we need them because they buy things from us. But you feel like none of them are not doing anything to make sure peace prevails, because right now that would have not happened for so long. That is a civil war that is supposed to take a very short period of time, because it's supposed to be the leader within the region of East Africa comes together. So in my government, I will make sure that I've solved that problem of South Sudan, because it is important when South Sudan has peace, Uganda will have business to them there. Right now, the business is being affected. The same thing with Congo, the M23 and the ADF. It has been a lot of problems that we are going through. We, the two nations in East Africa, need to work together to see that there should be peace within our region. Of course, at the end of the day, it is called for the strengthening of the African Union. African Union has lost its track after the formation from our Pan-Africanists. You know them, the Jomo Kenyatta, the Julius Nyerere, and the Kwame Nkrumah. When they came with that, the brain of building African Union. Right now, African Union is just like I don't know, it's just like a playing ground where even the European has rights to drive what happened there. So the question will be, what do we need to do? Because I believe people like Muammar Gaddafi, they had an idea of how we strengthened the African Union, but unfortunately, they might not put it in the right way and so on. And also maybe they had too much ambitions. That's why things didn't go west or south well. But at the end of the day, it is an high time for us to come together and strengthen the African Union, that we are able to stand in case of any problem within the region of Africa. So I believe, as a president of diplomacy and as a president of peace, with full of democratic knowledge, to make sure that we bring peace into our region, but also extend to the other part of Africa, but also raise our voices in the peace of the world. Look at the war happening in Ukraine and Russia. Sometimes I keep asking myself a question: how did the problem of Ukraine and Russia affected us here in Uganda? I understand how the cost increased. The question is, Africa, what are you doing? Because I believe Europe and a part of Asia should not be determining our economy much. Why can't we come with a common market that drives Africa? So I believe in all those. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a matter of time as a journey, as a young generation leaders, and we're rising up. We will build the Africa, and we will build the best of the East Africa region, and we will stand united and build our nations and make sure the peace prevails. Because if we don't organize ourselves and build ourselves, one day we will have nowhere to stand when time comes to test us again. We don't want to go back where we came from. We are the young generations of the Africa. And I pray if you guys come up and let's defend our motherland. For God and my country, Uganda, ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Chidega, a political activist and a presidential aspirant come 2026-2031. Only can happen if you guys stand with me and support me and get me there. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next time in the next video as I share more things. Remember, as I said earlier before, I have only this platform since we are in the digital world, and I will be only coming to you digital as we see how to build this country forward. In Jesus' name, I love you guys. For God and my country, I sign out. Thank you.